Hello, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, please subscribe so you never miss the real news that matters to ordinary South Africans. Today, we are diving into something that's not just heartbreaking, it's frustrating. ActionSA is calling out government officials for what they say is a clear case of double standards. Illegal foreigners trapped in a mine in the Free State were quickly rescued with full government support, while families of the 3 Lily mine workers, who've been waiting for over 7 years, are still begging for help. Stay with me till the end so you can hear where this information comes from and how you can verify it for yourself. Now, let's unpack this issue. ActionSA has been very vocal this week, especially after a rescue operation in Virginia, Free State, where more than 11 illegal miners were saved from a shaft after being trapped. The operation was quick, well-coordinated, and involved both local authorities and emergency services. And while no one is saying those lives didn't matter, because every life does, the real question is, where is that same urgency for the South African families who've been suffering in silence? You might remember that back in 2016, 3 mine workers, Yvonne Naisai, Pritin Kambul, and Soliman Nairenda, were buried alive when a container they were working in was swallowed underground at the Lily mine in Mpumalanga. Since then, their families have waited and waited, with promise after promise, yet nothing has come. No proper recovery of their remains. No closure. Just pain, and more delays. ActionSA leader Herman Mashaba didn't hold back. He said the government's actions show that they are quicker to rescue people who entered the country illegally, than to recover the bodies of South Africans who died while doing their jobs. And many people agree with him. It's not about xenophobia or hatred, it's about fairness. About treating all lives with dignity, but not forgetting your own citizens in the process. He added that this is not just a technical or logistical issue anymore. It's now a question of political will. If the state could send experts, equipment, and rescue personnel to the Free State in a matter of hours for people who shouldn't even be in the country, then surely the same can be done to retrieve the container from Lily mine. 7 years is a long time for families to wait and still not know when or if they'll ever get to bury their loved ones properly. Mashaba went even further, calling it a national disgrace that 3 South Africans died underground while working, and to this day, the country's leadership hasn't done what's needed to bring their remains home. Meanwhile, cameras, media, and ministers show up quickly when there's a rescue operation involving foreign nationals. He's not alone in his frustration. Many community members in Mpumalanga say they feel forgotten. Some of the affected families have even camped outside the mine over the years, hoping someone would listen. They've endured weather, threats, and even been arrested during protests. But they are still there, waiting, grieving, hoping. The Department of Mineral Resources has previously claimed that it's too dangerous to retrieve the container, saying it could cost hundreds of millions and risk more lives. But critics argue that if technology and teams exist to drill down and pull out trapped illegal miners, why not Lily mine? Why has no private partnership been pursued? Why haven't we seen the same sense of urgency? At the heart of it all is the feeling that some lives are prioritized more than others, not based on need, but on politics. When the cameras are rolling or when there's pressure from international organizations, the response is swift. But when it's ordinary South African workers, families struggling to make ends meet, the silence is deafening. It's not wrong to help people in distress, regardless of nationality. That's humanity. But when your own citizens feel like they are being left behind in their own country, then we have a serious problem. And it's one that can't be solved with just words anymore. People want action. All the information in this article comes from verified reports by ActionSA, statements by Herman Mashaba, and media coverage from ENCA, SABC News, and interviews with Lily mine families. Thank you for watching and listening until the end. Please share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the government is showing double standards here? Or is it simply a case of different circumstances? Your voice matters.